Hello everyone, just wanted to create this video. I thought it would be a good idea to actually showcase how much more you can do with data when it's connected to Power BI from Xero specifically. So I have a client that uses Xero and they just wanted a little bit more of a customized reports. I'm going to jump over to Xero just if anyone hasn't used it before, just so you can see we actually use Xero internally as well. It's a great tool, but it obviously has its limitations with business intelligence. And to be honest, Xero actually realized this, and that's why they collaborated with a third party to build an API. And that was actually a smart decision in my opinion. So what we did was we just pay a very small fee of €18 per month, and for this client and also internally in ourselves, we get a live access to the data within Xero into Power BI, and then we can create these customized reports. So I just wanted to spend the next couple of minutes just showcasing why you may want to do this if you are somebody that uses Xero. And I'm going to actually do this in probably either 3 or 4 separate videos, because it's going to look at different types of reports. Within this particular client, the first batch of reports that we've created for them is sort of just like KPI reports, and just looking at trends that they want to see. Again, really detailed ones that they can't see within Xero easily, and some of them are on the screen now. And then also what we're also doing is building financial reports, income statements, balance sheets, accounts receivable reports. But what you can also do, this particular client doesn't use the projects feature of Xero, but we use it internally ourselves. So tracking projects is very important for us, so that's something that we connect into our internal Power BI report. So there's a huge amount of potential, so I just wanted to create a quick video just to showcase how it actually looks. So I guess I'll start over in Xero, and I obviously have the client's name blurred out, and some confidential information here, but essentially I just went to a sales overview report here. And it's pretty basic, as you can see. You can sort of see the list of the customers that owe you the most currently, a little bar chart of the money coming in and what specific dates, some quotes, but not very detailed. So that was one report that I wanted to show. But if we go back then to the Power BI report, what this client wanted to see the daily outlook compared to the previous day. So you can see here the client has 0 sales today, but yesterday they had 3K. The weekly outlook, which looks at this week and doesn't compare it to last week, it compares it to the same period last week. So I'm currently creating this video on a Friday, so there's still 2 days left of the week. So if I'm comparing like a current 5 days, Monday to Friday, to a full week last week, you're obviously not comparing like with like. So the beauty about Power BI is you can use DAX to create those customized measures to compare, again, like with like. Exact same with monthly. We're looking at the current month, so up until the 6th of October, comparing that to the same period, so up to the 6th of September, and then looking at a quarterly outlook as well. So your sales is broken out here on your bar chart as well. So looking at your sales, your cost of sales, and they can be changed here by your filters. So if you want to look at change the quarter here to Q3, that will obviously change the 2 bottom visuals, and then also your top 8 selling items we have in here. So again, just a lot more customized. If we go to the gross margin report, very similar, just showcasing your gross margins, showcasing your gross margins and your gross profits by month, and showcasing your highest gross margin items. Again, something that would be difficult to do in Xero. And if we just jump back over to the sales report here, I just want to actually showcase something. So yes, this is our top 8 selling items, and we currently have filtered Q3 here. But what if we want to see a little bit more information? You can use the really useful drill through feature within Power BI. So you can see here we're in Q3, and we're looking at, okay, this product, and we're breaking it down into the days. So what quantity did we sell, to which customer, what's the sales including VAT, what's the sales excluding VAT, cost of sales, gross profit, gross margin. And if I minimize this, you can see here that this only includes information from Q3 because that was what we had selected. So again, this, you really just don't have this within Xero. And again, it's not Xero's fault. They're not a business intelligence tool. So if I just jump then to the order intake report, something that we're actually doing as well, which isn't possible in Xero, we're using this current stock report with Power Automate to send the client emails when stock levels are running low, and also taking it to the next level and actually using Power Automate desktop to go in and order the new stock when they get to a certain threshold. So using two of the Microsoft Power Platform tools together, essentially what they were both made for. Again, something that is basically impossible to do in Xero. But yeah, this one here looks at just wanted to see what's the quantity of orders, what's the sales, what's the percentage of the total quantity, something that isn't, again, easy to see in Xero. And it goes without mentioning, obviously, that people that really value data and believe they can find insights within their data will really value this straight away. If you're a Xero user and if you are a data person, then you'll be looking at this and seeing the potential. If not, you may be doubting it a little bit, but hopefully as data gets more and more valued, people will start to realize that it's hugely beneficial to be able to drill in like this and see where the pain points are and where things are going well as well. So this one here again just looks at multiple different things and can be filtered by, let's say we only want to look at this month. So you just unfilter this week and look at this month. That's very easy to do. So you can see here your top selling item is this product with 40%, and this is your sales amount. And then if we jump over to the product sales mix, very similar to the previous one, just looking at your percentage of total sales rather than your percentage of your total quantity. So 42% sales, and if we jump back here, it is 40% quantity. Obviously, they're going to be relatively the same, but again, the client just still wanted those two different features or calculations included in the report. And then obviously shown here your top customer for the time period. If we change this to this quarter, again, let's change it to this week. It'll change, and you can see here your customers, your number of invoices within the period selected. So yeah, this first video, I just wanted to give a quick look as to how much more you can do with the data when it's in Power BI. It obviously goes without saying that you can even take this further. You can export them into PowerPoint whenever you're presenting your company's financial information, financial reports. Again, something that you just really can't do with Xero. If you have other systems that your business uses, whether it's Google Analytics to track your website data, whether it's an ERP system, the beauty about Power BI is you can connect all the data from all three of those sources into one place. So what you could do is you could have a separate report, which I'm in the middle of building for this client, which only looks at the financial information in terms of like financial reports, profit and loss, balance sheet, accounts receivable report, and any ratios. So the potential is huge, and again, there is that really, really easy to set up link from Xero to Power BI, something that isn't there for quite a lot of popular tools still. So yeah, hopefully people can see the benefits of this, and if you're interested, please feel free to shout out. We have a number of clients that are using Xero that we are working on building Power BI reports for. This was only the first one we did, and we are using it internally as well, and I'll probably showcase some of our reports in the further videos. Thanks guys.